dancer. And I know, it's the end of the festival. I know you guys are already tired, your backs are probably hurting, but I promise this is going to be fun. So, I was just wondering how we could start with this.
Wait, hang on. Isn't this the beatbox performance? Bharatnatyam thing? Dude, I've been told it's the beatbox thing. So I'm gonna start with my thing. Do you guys know what beatboxing is? Yes, no, somewhat. It is a mistake on the parts of many people that led to a child choking hazard. I ate a radio when I was a kid, unfortunately. So I can make some sounds from my mouth and stomach and all these parts. Would you like to hear some of it? Yeah? Can I give you a little bit of a beatbox workshop? Okay, cool. So you'll hear all of these sounds coming back. Okay, when we have the mic in full power, I can go. This will all come. But beatboxing is basically, I didn't eat the radio when I was a kid. It's a lot of muscles. It's basically drumming with your mouth. It comes from hip-hop, the hip-hop subculture. So it started in around the 70s, 80s, America, New York, all that. And then somehow migrated and made its way across the world, out of hip-hop into all sorts of crazy collaborations that we can do. So the three main sounds that you start with, the same three that you start with when you're drumming. So that's the kick drum. So if everyone can make a ball sound, but when you punch the ball like boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it's damn funny. Try not to spit on it. Yeah, but essentially you'll get there with practice. So the first, really key sound as you heard is and then with just one sound, right? With just one sound, you can do. A lot of crazy patterns with that. Second one's much easier, and you can do even crazier patterns. It's called the hi-hat, which is a little cymbal that sits over here on a drum set. It's just a TS, or Marathi मध्ये चमचा. So can we do? It's okay, we'll switch it to Mukta. Come. It's almost there. And the third sound that you learn is called a snare. Now there's different variations. I'll show you guys from easy to hard. The easiest one that you can use for now is called the, we are very inventive with our name, it's called the PSH snare. It sounds like a PSH. Right? But then actually the ones you want to learn are the PF snare. Okay, PF. Are way more difficult than it looks. So I think people like Ishwari and Kajal might remember me in school. We had a swine flu time and we had to wear those masks, and Piche I would sit in class and be like and the third one is the K snare, which is supremely useful and you will hear it quite a lot in the performance. It's K, but with the breath in. Right?
So now that you've made so many noises with your why don't we try something in Bharatnatyam? jump ta jump ta ta jump take it a jump take it a jump take it a jump take it ta jump ta jump ta jump ta ta jump take it a jump take it a jump take it a jump take it ta jump ta jump ta ta jump take it a jump take it a jump take it a jump take it ta jump ta jump ta jump jump, take the jump, take it a jump, take it a jump, தை கிட்ட ஜம் தை கிட்ட ஜம் தை கிட்ட ஜம் தை கிட்ட